Phthalic anhydride is a very important chemical in the industry. I got myself a source of naphthalene. I also introduced a stand and a reflux condenser. As you can see, there's no more permanganate left in the round bottom. Not only was there no precipitate, I also couldn't boil the solution down because it was releasing acid fumes everywhere. This experiment was a failure, and I just wasted half of my day on nothing. First, I weigh out 40 grams of 80% potassium permanganate and add it along with 200 milliliters of 30% acetic acid. It's not advised to use a lower concentration. Now I add in a stir bar. Now I added a stir bar, and instead of being barbaric with a metal rod, I pound my mothballs in a civilized manner with a mortar and pestle. Now, usually I would just use an eating bowl for this, but apparently this strange new concept called food safety has just been brought to my attention, so I'm forced to use this paper box covered in aluminum foil and plastic wrap. After filling up my water bath, I can turn on my condenser. Yep, it's leaking now. Look at that. Haven't even started, it's already leaking. This does not bode well. Fortunately, I found an alternative, which was this aluminum thing. Wait, I swear something's missing here. Oh shoot, the ice packs! Yeah, things are really heating up now. Let's go. Then my condenser decided to vomit everywhere. I don't know what that's about. Whatever was happening there must have released a good amount of heat, as all of my naphthalene decided to migrate from my flasks to my condenser. And at the same time, all of my permanganate was consumed somehow, even though a good amount of naphthalene had clearly left the reaction. A good way to test for reaction completion is to add a small amount of the reaction mix into some water and see if it turns purple. I then filtered it, which greatly reduced its volume due to the massive amount of manganese dioxide stuck in the solution. Now, I would do a content filtration now, but I saw crystals in my solution, which may have been phthalic acid, so I added sodium hydroxide to the unfiltered solution to convert any phthalic acid into the more soluble sodium phthalate, filtered it to remove any naphthalene or manganese dioxide, and reacidified the filtrate to help the phthalic acid crash out of solution. After I boiled it, a small amount of crystals appeared even before I cooled it, which was either a good sign or the crystals were a potassium salt from the potassium permanganate, in which case they only held lies and disappointment. Holy crap. Alright, see this? See this? This is one I made previously. It's in a smaller beaker. You can see there's a decent amount of crystals. This is the one I made. To get the focus right. Look at the amount of crystals here. Look at how much crystals are in here. Look at it. It's amazing. After vacuum filtering both solutions separately, you can see this run has far greater yield than the previous one. Now, it's time to convert what's hopefully phthalic acid into phthalic anhydride. The popular method seems to be to heat the acid in a beaker to 200 degrees so the acid dehydrates and sublimes and is collected by the cooling flask on top. So I tried it, and my final yield was absolutely nothing. Alright, so this is the result. You can see the splotches where the glass looks dirty. That should be phthalic anhydride. Unfortunately, there's not enough to collect. And all this stuff is absolute crap salt. Yeah, that's fun, I guess. Yeah, I'll try one more idea, but after that, I'm out of ideas, and yeah, hopefully there's some phthalic acid in this mess. My final idea was to try dissolving the phthalic acid in anhydride and acetone, as the potassium crap was insoluble. Alright, I put everything in this vial, and we're just gonna let it dry. This is acetone, so it should evaporate in like tomorrow maybe. But I'll give an update if it doesn't dry when the video releases. Yeah, no, the video releases tomorrow and it has not dried yet, so I'll post a short on progress when it does dry, so stay tuned, I guess.